बराह रास्त लिए चलते हैं इस्लामाबाद में वज़ीर तवानाई अवैस लग़ारी इस वक्त खिताब कर रहे हैं।
The establishment of a rail link would be instrumental in expanding bilateral trade and could help realize the upgradation of the Quetta-Taftan Railroad. While there are presently instrumental in expanding bilateral trade and could help realize the upgradation of the Quetta-Taftan Railroad. While there are presently no direct flights between our two countries, both sides are considering the possibilities of early resumption, and our airlines could explore code sharing and transit route arrangements, particularly for cargo flights. As a major global energy producer, Russia offers considerable scope for cooperation in this particular sector. The Russian company Zarubezhneft signed a memorandum of understanding with Pakistan Petroleum Limited and the Oil and Gas Development Company in February 2025. And its office, operational since August 2025, marks a significant step towards deeper energy cooperation. Zarubezhneft continues to work closely with the Pakistani side on oil and gas projects. We also welcome Novatek's interest in developing cooperation with Pakistani partners in the gas sector, LNG supplies and integrated gas projects, as well as the Rus Hydro Group's interest in serving as an engineering partner for the modernization of existing hydraulic facilities and the design of new ones in Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, the revival of Pakistan Steel Mills Karachi is a flagship project that builds on the legacy of Pakistan-Russia relations and will stand as a symbol of our friendship and cooperation in the decades ahead. Given the considerable size of our domestic steel market, we believe this project is highly feasible and remain keen to see it realized. Finally, on the people-to-people front, the signing of the readmission agreement between our two countries in June marks a landmark development for future generations, and we believe the two sides must now work towards establishing an easier visa regime, particularly for group tourists and business travelers. We look forward to welcoming our Russian friends to Pakistan in the spring and autumn months, particularly those with an interest in mountaineering. We are also pleased to note that approximately 1,087 Pakistani students are currently studying at Russian universities and educational institutions, and we encourage more Pakistani students to consider Russia as a destination for higher education. We remain grateful to Russia for the scholarships extended to Pakistani students and would request that these be increased further, especially in the field of science and technology. Excellencies, distinguished members of the Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude today's webinar, I thank all our distinguished guests for joining this important conversation on trade, education, and energy collaboration. Our bilateral relations rest on mutual trust and respect. Today's discussion reaffirmed the progress being made from growing energy sector engagement to the revival of Pakistan steel mills, while highlighting the trade potential still to be realized. The recent readmission agreement and the presence of Pakistani students in Russian institutions reflect the depth of our people-to-people ties, which we look forward to strengthening further. I would like to thank all speakers and participants for their valuable contributions and look forward to carrying this dialogue into concrete action. In the end, I'd also like to inform you that we've planned an intergovernmental commission, the next one, in Moscow in the month of November, if both sides agree to do that. And I would really appreciate, Ambassador Saab, if the webinar of today and the other one that we had recently could actually ink down the core and key recommendations so that you could guide the policymakers, and for both the chairs of the Intergovernmental Commission to consider some of the key recommendations to be a part of the Intergovernmental Commission dialogue that we have in November this year, inshallah. So thank you all.
इस वक्त आप मुलाहिज़ा कर रहे थे इस्लामाबाद में वफाकी वज़ीर तवानाई अवैस लग़ारी खिताब कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कहा पाकिस्तान और रूस के माबैन तिजारत, तालीम और तवानाई के ताउन पर वेबिनार हुआ। वफाकी वज़ीर तवानाई का कहना था कि पाकिस्तान और रूस के माबैन तिजारत, तालीम और तवानाई को पाकिस्तान और रूस के माबैन तिजारत, तवानाई के ताउन पर वेबिनार किया